Runner's diet plan. We would all like to be perfect runners, and we would all like to have the perfect diet. Although it seems overwhelming at first, the reality is that an organized approach to running, fitness, and nutrition isn't really that difficult to master. Runners need to think of food as fuel. To improve your speed and performance, you also need to consider what you are putting into your body. The right foods at the right time can boost your running performance tremendously. Plus, you will reduce the risk of injury and illness. In this video, we will share what we think is the most important guidelines for runners' nutrition, as well as samples of diet plans famous and successful runners use. But before we start, if you are new here or have not subscribed yet, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to be notified about our new videos. What is a diet plan? Most people associate diets with short-term weight loss and restrictive food intake. However, a diet plan is assigned according to an individual's health status, weight and lifestyle, along with one's weight loss and health goals. The diet plan acts as an important part of your eating behavior, along with exercise and lifestyle management to achieve optimal health and well-being. Nutrition tips for the runner's diet plan. Eating food that is required for the right time can help you to boost the energy and stamina you needed for runs. A balanced diet for a runner should include these beneficial items. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrate is one of the best sources of energy for athletes. For most runners, carbohydrates should make up about 60% to 65% of your total calorie intake. However, some runners, such as sprinters, may need more than 70%, and some endurance runners may need as little as 50%. According to recent researches, carbohydrate produces quick and long-lasting energy. A human body mostly works more efficiently with carbohydrates than protein and fats. The foods that are rich with carbs resources include fruits, potatoes, starchy vegetables, steamed or boiled rice, whole grain bread, etc. Whole grains foods also contain fiber, which can keep you full for a longer period. Vitamins and minerals. Vitamin C is a water-soluble vitamin that your body does not have the ability to make, which means you need to consume it on a daily basis. Exercise may produce compounds called free radicals, which can damage cells, and vitamins C and E can neutralize these substances. Minerals, on the other hand, are of particular importance when it comes to running. Calcium. A calcium-rich diet is essential for runners to prevent osteoporosis and stress fractures. Iron is also important. You need this nutrient to deliver oxygen to your cells. If you have an iron-poor diet, you'll feel weak and fatigued, especially when you run. What to eat in morning, noon and night. Now, we are going to provide you a marathon training diet plan that can help you reach your goals. Breakfast includes eggs, whole meat toast, half an avocado, and a whole banana. Remember, variety is essential. Don't get stuck in a breakfast rut you can't get out of. If you get bored with the same things, you won't stick to the plan. Lunch diet plan. Quinoa bowl with black beans, chicken, assorted vegetables, salsa, and cheese. And don't forget to incorporate lots of salad with it, or indeed ditch the bread and go for a salad on its own. Dinner. Pasta, rice, couscous, millet, potatoes, jacket potatoes, and noodles are all great ways of getting carbs into the evening meal. And also use vegetables while making sure you maintain a good variety. Before continuing with other information on diet plan of successful runners, do not forget to subscribe if you are new here. Give our video a like, and share it with friends, to help them having better life. What to eat before a run. Your choice of a pre-run meal is important, since eating the wrong foods can make you uncomfortable or even send you looking for the closest bathroom during your run. Choose something high in carbohydrates and lower in fat, fiber, and protein. Some examples of good pre-workout fuel include a bagel with peanut butter, a bowl of cold cereal with a cup of milk, oatmeal with berries, turkey, and cheese on whole wheat bread. If you want to start a run with an empty stomach, you should have enough energy stored to last for a shorter run. What to eat during a run? While people often plan what they eat before and after a run, there may be times that you need to eat mid-run as well. This is particularly true if you are running long distances. If you are running for less than an hour, you probably won't need to refuel until your workout is over. During running, you can have these drinks that provide hydration and carbohydrates, as well as sodium and potassium. Sports gels and chews can also be a good choice. They usually provide carbohydrates in the form of fast-digesting sugars. You should avoid foods that are difficult to chew and swallow during your run. What to eat after a run? Good post-run options include snacks or light meals that include fluids, carbohydrates, and protein. And don't forget to replace your lost fluids with something like water, chocolate milk, or a recovery drink. According to the studies, milk might be a better choice than sports drinks when it comes to exercise recovery. Recent research has found that excessive use of sports drinks or energy drinks may lead to fatty liver. Snacks. This is the area where you can be very creative. Try making your fruit smoothies with low-fat yogurt and fruit and/or honey. You can add nuts and seeds to really get the best out of it. Oat cakes and rice cakes are a great carb-heavy snack, with hummus or peanut butter. Fresh fruit is always a winner and looks at things like satsumas and grapes in particular. Low in calories and high in vitamins, they are an easy-to-carry snack. What to eat on race day? Unlike the weather or course conditions of the race day, your nutrition is what you have complete control over. With proper planning of your pre-race meal, you'll feel more confident and prepared to know that you already have a nutrition plan worked out. At least 3 to 4 hours before your event, eat a breakfast high in carbohydrates. Around 15 minutes before the race, you may want to consume a high-carb snack or energy gel. This acts as a fast-acting source of energy at the start of the race. During the race, take in enough carbs and fluids to fuel your run, but don't overdo it. Filling up or drinking too much can lead to stomach upset and impair your performance. Stay hydrated while running. Many runners are concerned that they are not drinking enough water. Do you want the best tip for staying hydrated during a run? Drink when you are thirsty. You can carry a regular size water bottle in one hand when you run, or you can plan a route around a few water fountains. You can also not drink too much water. Hyponatremia occurs when someone consumes so much fluid that his or her body can't rid itself of the surplus through sweating or urination. So drink the water according to your requirement, not less, not more. Thus, drink enough water to keep hydrated. Don't try to change everything in your diet once. Even if you do plan to make a lot of nutrition changes, don't try to change everything. Avoid the urge to change everything about your current routine. It's not only hard to change your habits but also hard to break them. You may need to repeat this process. Food log for a day, review, identify small changes to make, start with one at a time a few times. But it's okay to keep a few vices that you enjoy as part of your daily diet. Now it's your turn. Write in the comments section below which other health topics you want us to make video about. Hit the subscribe and bell icons to be notified about new videos. Please share this video with your friends to help them having better life. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video. Take care of yourself.